It's a good thing that we invested into the stats that we did, because we ended up having like 2 separate ways to get through that check.
Actually, I think our survival stat was just a few points shy.
Following are slow going.
Oh man.
So you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too.
I'm gonna send you one more while we're waiting.
But then,
or while we're going through
Legion
this.
appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was
Proper
the meanest,
cutscene
toughest
time.
son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say
And there you
he
go.
didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home. All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella, heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
Oh, hello, mic
Fuck
noises.
off, I'm busy.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back.
Hold on now. Could swear I heard
Oh,
something up ahead.
you see that world loading in?
Oh
Damn
no!
it, ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
I don't deserve this.
Oh shoot. Oh damn.
Hold on, I need to take all these items.
Excuse me while I steal all of this. Say, Bix, while we're in a pause screen here,
Yeah?
do you mind if we take a quick 5 minutes?
Don't even work.
I need
I mean,
to...
I'm kind of in the middle of something. Oh, I found some boxing tape.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on a delay. I'm still on the 20-second delay. When you find it time appropriate, it might be a good idea to take 5. Oh, damn. While I follow along in the action
In semi-real
in the
time.
meantime. Just enough to make it just enough to make it confusing.
Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't last long at all.
No.
See, I told you we'd be fine. Look at all this free shit.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't too worried to begin with, but now I'm less worried. I was not very worried, and now I am confident.
You know what? If you don't want to come to me, then I'll just bring the pain to you. Asshole.
Do a Halo 2 and just zip on over there with a melee attack.
I wish. But also, I'm happy with the route that I chose.
I'm gonna take a look and see if there's any new news for us today.
Oh, please do.
Because you never know what you're gonna find out here. Oh, there's a real good picture of... Oh, it's photoshopped, I think. Yeah, that's unfortunately, that's a Photoshop.
Damn.
It was a picture of John Cena wearing a giant t-shirt that says "Anime is life," next to a dude in the stands who's wearing a t-shirt that says "We hate anime." If you don't think that counts as news, then I've got bad news for you. Get out of my face. I've been taking a look at itch.io to gather up some potential stuff for the month of October. Holy shit! She just got blown the fuck up. Yeah, we've got some interesting things happening. Disney's Mulan is bombing in China, which is fantastic. That's what I might call... What's the word I'm looking for?
Poetic justice?
Yeah, I'll go with that. There was a word that I was thinking of, but that'll do. Apparently, Chuck E. Cheese has its own Twitch account, which is...
That's not how I was expecting that sentence to end.
No, me either. But that's the world that we live in.
Again. Does it count as violating our no guns policy if we use a grenade launcher?
I mean, I saw you use one, so it's fine. It's an unconventional weapon. I mean, it's still a ballistic weapon.
A grenade launcher is just a gun that fires fists.
Fists in all directions. You can quote me on that.
That's
Go
my
ahead.
justification, and I'm sticking to it.
It's already on my Tinder profile. You can't take that down. A grenade launcher is just a gun that fires fists, he writes in his Tinder profile. Yakuza Like a Dragon is an Xbox Series X launch title. November 10th.
Ain't that something?
I really look forward to playing that game.
Oh,
It combines two of my greatest loves. RPG, like classic RPG, and the Yakuza series.
Clancy has always been one to live off the land, and in this neck of the woods he can do what he does best. You fuckers again! Oh. Hey, thanks, guy.
Alien Hominid is
Oi.
getting a new game.
Whitelegs don't
Oh,
leave
huh.
survivors often.
That's
You're
crazy.
some kind of lucky, let me tell you.
Somehow
You
I didn't
came
expect
from
that to
outside,
happen.
didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this. Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are
word?
strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him. Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
God, I
I
would
see
fucking lose my shit if he just walked off the side of a cliff trying to reach me and instantly died.
Well, yeah, he was following the chalk. The chalk that led him straight to you. It's like Bruce Lee said. The most efficient way from point A to point B is to follow the chalk.
It's
It's
like
a straight line in chalk.
it's like Bruce Lee always said. The silent takedown is always
See
the most
that log
effective
over there?
takedown.
Take
I'll
a
stick
closer
with the
look.
prod, he said.
There might be some good stuff tucked in.
I'll stick with the prod is written on the coat of arms of Jeet Kune Do. Remember, Bruce Lee, we're police, so you want to stick with the prod.
We follow this path for a while.
Remember
Nice view of the
me.
river.
I still think it's fucking incredible that Cadence of Hyrule got like an update that was just practically a new game. It's like, hey, here's a new map and a shit
was
ton.
some
Oh
kind
wow,
of
look at
lucky.
that! You gonna fist
One
fight that
was all
bear?
full of gecko,
Eventually.
eh? Don't get used to it though. Yaoguai are plenty mean as a rule.
His voice is also familiar.
You can take the path north
Which
here if
character?
you want,
This
or
guy.
head east over
Not the
ridge.
Yaoguai.
There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you want to look.
What's his name?
Follows Chalk.
Okay.
You're gonna say Yuri Lowenthal, and I'm gonna feel like an asshole. Watch it happen. Real time.
Nope.
No.
Christian Lands.
Huh.
He. Oh, he hasn't done too much. Let's see if he's done non-video game work. Because his video game work is, I don't think, much of anything. He was in Syndicate, if you played Syndicate.
No.
I also did not play Syndicate. Oh yeah, he's done some animation. Oh, he was in Victor and Valentino? Cool. Let's see what else he's been in. Oh, he was in that new Fast and the Furious video game.
There's
Oh,
a
he
lot
was
of
so-
that statement to unpack, more than
Follow
I'm
the old
prepared to
road
deal with
south.
here.
Nearly there.
Several characters in Victor and Valentino. Yeah. He was in the Spy Kids TV series, which I was not aware existed.
Same.
Oh, he was, wow, well, those are all... He was in the Batman, Enemy Within Telltale game.
Hmm.
As several characters, but... Let's see what else he was in. He was in the Puss in Boots TV series. He was in a Curious George TV series, which is awesome.
You see the
I
dead
love Curious
sentries?
George.
Some say our enemy's souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says it shows the series fighting.
Oh god. He was Leon S. Kennedy in Operation Raccoon City. That game is not great.
That's beyond me.
Would you believe that he was an APB, All Points Bulletin?
Yeah.
This dude seems to have been in a lot of stuff that's all bad.
That's unfortunate for him. I
I'm
mean,
happy to
probably
travel
not.
with you, but you're not headed towards
No, I
the
mean, he gets,
horses
I mean,
anymore.
you
He
know,
gets paid.
work is work is work is work.
Yeah. I want you to just enjoy this shot for a moment, okay?
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
This needs to be a thing. I want you to... Well, I should probably be the one to capture this, because you're just gonna get it with the fucking image in there. It's alright, I got it.
I sent you a new one, by the way.
Yeah, I was preoccupied. But now we can look at it. Now that I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, and I'd like to go ahead and reintroduce our audience to the concept of Samurai Jim.
Here it comes. I'm saving all of these to my desktop.
We have to get back to Prim. Samurai Jim.
Here it is.
Yeah, there he is. I really like a... Oh, dude, he's literally an Afro Samurai.
You're not wrong. You are correct.
You are correct, sir. One of these days. God, I was gonna say one of these days we'll play the Afro Samurai games, and we fucking won't.
Really?
Those
Not
games
even
are-
you?
No, they're awful. Like awful to I draw the line with games where I feel like the hardware might be damaged if I put the disc in. Which is part of the reason why I never checked out Fallout 76, even when it was briefly free.
Some kind of view up here, eh?
Because it's
If you know
not
how to
worth
look,
it.
You can spot all kinds of landmarks from up here. Look, I'll show you.
Anything short of that, I will typically check out.
This is my shame that I'm going to broadcast on air. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I have been thinking an inordinate amount about Fallout 76 lately.
I've given it thought, and the thing that I found is Fallout 76 has none of the Fallout things that I like in it, and I'm also like morally repulsed by that game.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. But the thing for me is like it would be fun to play with friends.
I don't know if that's true.
Maybe not. But that's
It
the
would
only
be
thing
fu-
that I would stand to get out of it.
It would be fun to play with friends if it was fun to play, period. Or if it ran correctly. You know what I mean?
I can't believe it still exists.
I also cannot believe that it still exists.
It blows my fucking mind.
Hey, speaking of, here's a rumor for you.
Yeah?
Final Fantasy 16 announcement reportedly planned for the PS5 showcase. Guess what? I am very excited for the prospect of a Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, there's some
Bet they don't
business
have
happening
anything
here.
as like the shadow
Yeah.
of a ghost.
Gonna just leave those skeletons to resume their boning. That's what
Well-
we're gonna do.
Listen, everybody's got their something. It's like that song says.
It's like the song says, ain't that a kick in the head?
Ain't that a kick in the head? Tell me quick. Please tell me quickly. We're running out of time. I need you to tell me quick whether or not that is a kick in the head.
This is when I would say yes if it wasn't like a binary question. So instead, as you've given me a binary question that now demands a non-binary answer, I'm going to say purple. Thank you.
I'll accept it. I'll submit it into evidence to be reviewed at a later date.
But you're not headed toward the dead horses anymore.
Am I not? Thought I was. I don't know what you want from me, weird man with weird hat.
I've been accused of being many things. That's not one of them. Did you see that Paradise Killer game?
No, this is literally the first time I've heard the name.
Okay, so Paradise Killer is a open world murder mystery game where you go around and talk to like Suda 51 looking crazy ass skeleton man and lady with big hair and try to solve the murder mystery.
Yeah, we like a good murder mystery.
I've been looking at it quite a bit. And I don't know how I feel about it.
As ardent viewers will know, we do like a good murder mystery here.
It's probably my favorite genre. Outside of maybe, like, romance, I guess.
And that's
those
just
two
a question of where you're coming from.
Yeah, those two are right up there. You know what? You mix those two together, you give me a time travel story with a murder mystery and some romance in there. That's what I'm about.
To keep the white legs out somehow. Eh?
I'll tell you what though, ever since we came here, we've been doing pretty good in terms of cures for broken bones.
I mean, that's a good thing to have a cure for.
Yeah, we were in a bad place for a while.
Like I said, it's just resistance training.
Or at least I thought we were. Huh.
You remember that game that I was telling you about before? Black Myth Wukong?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Like Chinese character action looking,
Yeah.
or not character action, but like Dark Souls-esque.
Yeah, we talked about that during our first or second session of this game, in fact.
Yeah, I'm looking at a video which lists some more details that have come out to it.
Yeah.
It says Black Myth Wukong is designed to be a gritty take on Journey to the West, featuring a more complex, dark version of the tale of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, escorting a monk with a sacred scroll. The trailer area is called Black Wind Mountain, which is planned to be 30 to 60 minutes on normal difficulty, and it's one of the earliest levels. And
Here we
there's
are.
actually a lot here. I'm trying to
Joshua
parse
was
like
just
useful
ahead there.
information.
In the Angel Cave.
Black Myth Wukong is the first of 3 planned Black Myth games, each one drawing on different Chinese tales. That's pretty cool. Co-founder Feng Ji wants to create a Black Myth universe, not unlike the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
We hear that a lot nowadays, don't we?
We sure do. The team discussed outsourcing some of the development to companies that had worked with Naughty Dog and Sony Santa Monica, but have decided not to. Hey, you know what? You should make everything in-house if at all possible. If at all possible, you should.
It's usually a good idea. Let's
After the
talk to
game's-
the guy and see what he has to say.
After the
Oi.
game's trailer went viral, the
Auslander
company
Zuka
saw
Joshua
10,000 resumes sent to them.
Auslander Utman Suka Joshua Graham. You look for Joshua Graham. He in high place of cave. You show respect.
We
Auslander.
are looking for Joshua
Joshua
Graham.
is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire. Ha ha. Funny, Auslander. Maybe soon dead, Auslander.
Up in the high point of the cave, you say? That's, I don't see a path up. That doesn't seem like useful information.
Oh, this is actually pretty relevant to us right here.
Yeah?
There's an unofficial new texture pack for Fallout New Vegas. It's a 16 gigabyte upscaled 4x HD texture pack. Damn.
It's a shame that the graphics, ugly as they are, were never really my problem with the game.
No, I feel like the aesthetic of this game is pretty consistent.
It is what it is. And it's fine.
I think it looks just fine as it is, honestly.
It doesn't matter, I guess is the best thing to say about it.
It is perfectly... It is
serviceable.
As a stepping stone from what Fallout 1 and 2 are to what modern games look like, I guess, this is a perfectly serviceable, like you said, serviceable step in between those two.
We should have given you a better welcome.
It looks like what it is what I would say.
But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us.
Oh, there he is.
A courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but
that animation is really funny.
I pray
It's
for
wonderful.
the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do
If
all
it
the
just
work.
had, like, one additional little bit of transition between him and putting his head up, it would be totally perfectly fine.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now that you mention it.
Right? It's like, here's this awesome
The
thing,
dead
and then,
horses are
sorry,
capable scouts.
somebody measure. Oh,
Nothing passes
squirrel,
into or
squirrel.
out of Zion without my hearing of it. Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion.
Looks like
Caesar's
Risk of
rite
Rain
of
2,
passage is
the
the
devs are
destruction
thinking
of the
about adding some
Canaanites,
modding support in
almost
future
surely because
DLC.
of me.
That would be cool.
The good news is that we can
I
help you
could see
find your
that
way
being
back.
very good for that game.
Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on. You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside. The sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing.
I'm at
They
this
put
weird
special
situation
mobs
where I
around
don't
the
really
cave
want to
entrances
step
to
over
keep people
Joshua's
out.
dialogue, because I think
Doesn't
he's a
work
really
with the
cool
Whitelings,
character.
of course.
But at the
Dead
same time,
horses
he's got a
and
lot of dialogue.
Thank you. Follow Chalk can help you find your way around
Well,
the
we're
valley.
just about done here.
He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language.
I
to
don't know
ignore the
about you,
taboos about
but
pre-war buildings.
I think this is a pretty okay place to cap off for today.
Well, we do still have like an hour left.
I kinda don't.
That's fair.
There was one thing that I did wanna give you before we closed off today, though.
What's that?
I think it's actually in our Discord history. I think you know the photo I'm talking about even before I mention it.
Maybe if I was a bit more lucid, I would.
Oh, I got it. I got it. Just open this up. Copy that. I feel like the people deserve to see this.
You want I should put it up then?
Yeah, why not? If we're putting stuff up, maybe get Samurai Jim down there and add us a little something.
Oh, yep, there it is.
I feel like that's an appropriate send-off for today.
Should I full screen it?
Yeah.
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 Get ready, because here it fucking comes.
I hope you're ready.
Soon as
I hope you're too...
Soon as I find it.
I hope your 2 Unlimited's ready for this.
Soon as I find it. There it is.
Good stuff.
I can't full screen it because the aspect ratio isn't right, but this is the best I can do.
Yeah! Alright!
Tonight! See you next time, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Take it easy.